Fuel economy! We don't need no stinking fuel economy! Whoop-ah!
So what's up guys, Gareth from Burning Gas Hauling Ass. So today I'm back in the garage that you were introduced to on my last video last Saturday. So this week we've been a couple of busy days. So a few weeks ago, over a few videos, you've seen that my cousin Gary has been taken through to West Coast Harley Davidson, took him through to Giantess, which is the motorcycle store through in Hamilton near Glasgow. For you guys who are like native to Scotland, you guys understand where these places are. For everybody else, yes, these are kind of main places to go for accessories and for Harley Davidson. For myself anyway, through to Glasgow there is 2 dealerships, there's also one in Edinburgh. So he has now embarked on his initial training for riding motorcycles. So today he started his course. So last night I took him down some gear to help him do his initial CBT, the compulsory basic training to get you basically riding on the public roads. So he has that today. I don't envy him. He is wet, it is cold, windy, leaves on the road, you name it, the debris is there. But good on him for starting. So hopefully this will be the start of his journey. So yes, he's got some good gear. Hope to get some feedback off him over the next, like even tonight and tomorrow, to let me know how we get on. Because that can either, as we all know, can either make or break. If you don't like riding the motorcycle from the start, you'll not enjoy continuing on, even though most of us, and I agree with this, is that when you start on your 125, it does get easier riding bigger bikes. So we'll see how he gets on. I'm looking forward to seeing the result of that. Another member of my family riding motorcycles, can't complain. One more of us and less car drivers on the road. Can't go bad with that. So, a couple other things. Last couple of days, the bike has been back in the garage. I'll quickly turn round, as you can see, Street Glide sitting there all clean, ready to go, but with no place to go. So I've got a few things that I've turned up late that I ordered for the bike. It was more aesthetic things really, you know, because this is the time to do it. Winter time, you know, get the little things done. So one of the little things, you know, stage 5, you know, like the things. So stage 5 has been complete. Got a few aesthetics, little bolt-on pieces added at the same time, and a few bits did turn up later. But before I show you those things, a big thing did arrive a couple of days ago. I haven't really had a chance to use it. I tried it yesterday just to give it a little test run. But this is a magnetic snap mount that I ordered. It came from California. Now how I got in touch with this was I was watching a photography channel on YouTube, a guy called David Manning. I'll tag him in. He's a really good channel to watch. Does a lot of, you know, camera photography, uses GoPros, DSLRs, all these kind of things. But it's just things that you learn as you go. So he got this prototype from a company in California called Snap Mount. So I looked at it, and as you do, subjected, I said, well, I'm going to give this a try. So I actually bought a kit as in its early stages before I really seen it, like out on the general public, so to speak. So I got this thing, and I'll quickly show you it. So I'll get the raw part of it. Right, 2 seconds. I forget my bloody head in here sometimes. So how this is, guys, right? It's actually magnetic plates. So if you look at this, okay, it's a magnetic plate, okay, and I've actually set up a GoPro Hero 7 on it to show you an example exactly what's going on with it. So I'll quickly turn round and I'll give you a little demonstration of what is going on. So ignore the exercise bike behind me. So the GoPro Hero 7 is mounted to this plate here, as you can see. Okay, comes like that, magnetic backing plate, and it comes with a series of plates like this. And if you look at the seat here, okay, I'll just put this somewhere else. If you look at this seat, you'll see there's 2 more plates that come with the kit, and these plates can be placed anywhere that obviously it has metal and can basically attach to. So we took the GoPro 7 as so, and we then just straight to that. How cool is that? So that is something new for the GoPros. If any of you guys are into using action cameras, especially like the guys who do on the vlogging, moto vlogging, fantastic idea. I'll do a proper bit on it at some point. Haven't really had much of a chance to use it outdoors yet, but even things like that, like that's perfect. You know, I've got that attached to the GoPro clamp mount, so you could just take that clamp mount off, you know, take it up here to whatever I've got in the garage, you know, stick it here, you know, rotate the thing round like so, and once you're finished, it's just a slide, just like that, and it comes right off. But it's powerful when you go direct. It just will not, see, it's very, very strong. So definitely, if you've got a setup for doing Hero GoPro activities in your home, or going to do home vlogging or anything in your garage like I am doing just now. So I just thought I'd share that one with you guys. I really, really like it. I haven't really had much of a chance to do it, but I will be using it more in my video as we go along over the coming months. So one of the other things that I have going on today is I went down to local hardware or DIY store for everybody else who lives here in the UK, and I decided to get myself a pair of, well, we call them circlip spanner pliers. Okay, the Americans call them split rings, split ring pliers. So the reason for that is I'm going to change out the levers on the Street Glide here, and I'm also going to change out the casing covers for the switch housings here for the same again for so these are Kuryakyn parts. So these are the parts that I was on about which only turned up recently. So the Kuryakyn parts are here. So that's the switch housings for both the left and the right side for, as you can see, switch housings for HD Touring and Trike. Now the other video that I had a few weeks ago, I actually showed you these parts. These are the trigger levers. So because of the chrome finish that Kuryakyn have, they should look really nice on the Street Glide. So we'll have the Kuryakyn housings and the Kuryakyn levers there, both to go on the bike. So I'm going to hopefully fit them today and see how we go on. So I think between the Roland Sands 8 pliers, we've got the Rolands, we've got the Kuryakyn heavy industry mirrors, and then it'll be the Kuryakyn levers and the Kuryakyn switch housings. I actually believe that the finish, it'll look really, really, really nice. So the finish on the Kuryakyn mirrors, the Kuryakyn levers and the Kuryakyn housings, it'll all go nice together as a package. I'm leaving the switches though black. Now I have it on good faith that it does look really nice, basically being the with the black switches and the chrome housing. So I'm going to have a look to see what it's like. I'll decide when it's all together if it's a decision that I need to make to change the switches to chrome. I will do. But one of the things about Harleys over the years that I've owned this one, 5 years, is the wear. You know, you've got your engine start, and your indicators obviously getting a little bit of heavy use. so they start to wear. It's not a big deal. It depends on just on how fussy you are on the aesthetics. So yeah, that's my master plan. I'm going to get those changed out next like this couple of days, see how we get on, and hopefully I'll be able to show you guys the end result. So hopefully you'll stick around and we'll see how that goes. So not the longest video this time, guys, but hopefully moving on to the next clip, something just a little bit different.
I dropped it off. Oh my god! Never yeah. Street glide. What have I done? So, we're taking the bike to West Coast, the standard suspension, like the 103 engine, just for the stage 1 upgrade, which was good. It was powerful enough, and obviously I went down this route whereas I've changed the power off the engine for the 103 to the 110 stage 5. I've changed suspension, I've put mirrors on it, like even my line of sight's improved. It is like a new bike, guys. I'm in second. Holy crap, you see that rev? I don't know if you can see it, but Jesus! Holy crap! I can't. Oh dear. Yeah. So it's all different. I've obviously got the mic on. I'm trying to hear the engine noise. I can feel the heat. I can feel everything. The torque is unreal. The power is total. It's a totally different delivery. I'm not even having to try. That's all I can say. I don't even have to try. I'm in 5th gear and I'm just cruising along. I don't even have to try. There's no effort in this at all. Whereas before, the street glide, I sometimes felt like on a windy day, you were fighting against a little bit of wind resistance with the fairing. Especially where we are here in central Scotland, I noticed it anyway on this part of the motorway I'm about to go onto. But what I'm noticing is, it's a totally different animal. It is a totally different animal. It's even handling different. I mean, that's the 1-inch legend suspensions front. I've got the Revo Aid on the rear, so I've raised it at the front an inch, dropped it at the front an inch, and my god, the handling is totally different. It's so smooth. You see that power delivery? Look at the speed. I can't go over that. And that's not me even wringing its neck, that's just me basically taking it on the side of caution right now. Overtake this guy. Holy crap. Fuel economy! We don't need no stinking fuel economy! Whoop-ah!
So, me again, guys. So probably what you just seen, that was just a few clips from me riding the street glide. Weather was okay for 5 or 10 minutes, then came rain, then came a bit of wind, the roads started getting a bit slimy, and then what followed was all sorts of profanity from me. So nobody wants to see all sorts of profanity, especially coming from a Scotsman. So I decided to turn my ass back, bring the bike home, and one day hopefully I'll go out and I'll do a proper review of the bike. But I will say, anybody who's seen me on my little video that I put up on Instagram the other day, I couldn't stop laughing for the 5-10 minutes that I had it on the road. It's unreal. It's an unreal bike to ride now. It's totally new, it's totally different. From just the agility of the bike, from the new suspension to the complete power delivery, from the horsepower and ultimately the torque. The noise is unreal, so I could recommend it to anybody who just if you love your bike and you just want a change, that's the way to go, because it is a totally different new bike. So earlier on in the video, you seen me showing you the new Kuryakyn parts that I had. So I decided to go ahead and change out the brake side. So that'll be the brake lever, and also changed out the switch housings to see what it looked like. Now, I didn't film me actually changing it out, guys, because I wanted to make sure that everything fitted, and as I said, I don't want to keep filling everybody's face with like Scottish profanity. So you can have a quick glance. My apologies for the sunshine that might be coming through. So as you can see, this is the Kuryakyn housing here. What a difference it has made. It goes quite really nice with the rolling sands bars. And also that is the Kuryakyn new trigger lever for the brake as well. It's really nice. Obviously the finish is the same as the Kuryakyn side, and I've got the streamline Harley Davidson grips. I've got the Kuryakyn housings. I've got the Kuryakyn levers. I've got the Harley Davidson master cylinder covers, and obviously the braided steel lines that came when I actually fitted my aftermarket 8 tires. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change out the clutch side and show you the difference, but I can give you a little quick comparison just now. So that's how new and fresh on the brake side it looks. It totally takes the edge off the bike from that side. And then when you come round here to the clutch side, you can see, you know, it's got the original black housing on there, and you've got the original clutch lever in there. The bike had 10,000 miles on the clock before I did the engine upgrade. So with a new engine upgrade, some nice new parts, some new chrome, love that chrome. Hey, chrome and horsepower, they've got to go together, you know. I love it anyway. So I'll get the clutch side fitted this morning, and then what I'll do is I'll give you a little after to see what you think. If it's something you guys want me to go through step by step, please feel free to put it in the comments. I've kept all the original parts. I'll start from scratch and go from the start to the end on each side. It wasn't difficult to do, as I picked up the information from YouTube. Just googled it, looked up YouTube. YouTube had the answers, looked at it, fitted my parts, and the parts that I had fitted perfectly. So hope you enjoy that, guys. I'll let you, as I say, I'll let you see that first, and I'll get back to you hopefully within a split second to you, and probably another few sentences of profanity from me. So guys, that's me finished putting together the Kuryakyn housings for the brake and the clutch, also changing out the levers on the brake and the clutch side as well on the 2015 Street Glide. Looking really good. The chrome finish on the levers and the housings and matching with the Rolling Sands 8 tires and the Harley Davidson master cylinder covers sets off the front end. A lot of people don't like chrome. I love it. I think together it's almost like how I was brought up with Harley Davidson. So more chrome, more horsepower. Yeah, love it. So I'll quickly turn the camera around, let you have a quick look at it and see what you think. So that's the Kuryakyn housings for the clutch side, which includes all your switches for going through your settings, like your mileage up the back here. Moving across here, so you've got your housings for your brake side. So you'll see the new levers. I think with the clutch, new clutch levers, new brake levers, the heavy industry mirrors from Kuryakyn, I think it really does set off the front end. Brings it a little bit more modern, you know, especially with myself riding the bike with 8 tires. It's a little bit more exposed in, like, you know, to the elements as you're going down like the motorway and things. So yeah, definitely freshens at the front end. But if anybody wants any advice or any tips on how to actually change out these, just give me a shout, drop me a comment, and I'll list it step by step. And then if you want to get in touch privately, I can easily send you the details on how to do it, what tools you need. It's pretty straightforward, guys. The most awkward part is the circlip underneath the retaining pin, but if you've got tools, it's pretty straightforward. So anyway, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed the video today. Please subscribe for more motorcycle content. That's exactly what I'm here to provide. Over the winter, I'll do little things here and there until we actually get out on the roads again, and I can actually put this baby to its test when I get the rolling road and do some real road riding with it. Can't wait for that to happen. So hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, take it easy, keep safe, and I'll speak to you soon.